Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if the wild conspiracy theories you hear about might have some truth to them? What if I told you one of the most infamous? The idea of CIA mind control wasn't a theory at all. It was a very real, very disturbing government program. Today, we're re-pulling back the curtain on one of the darkest chapters in American intelligence history. Project MKUltra. So, what exactly was Project MKUltra? It wasn't a movie plot. It was a top-secret, illegal human experimentation program run by the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, starting in the early 1950s. The main goal, to find ways to control the human mind. They were looking for the ultimate weapon in the Cold War. A truth serum, a way to break enemy spies, or even create programmable assassins. It sounds like something out of a comic book, but the documents prove it was horrifyingly real. The methods they used were brutal and unethical. They tested a whole cocktail of drugs, most famously LSD, on unwitting subjects. These weren't just volunteers. They were ordinary citizens, mental patients, prisoners, even government employees who had no idea they were being used as human guinea pigs. Imagine going to a doctor for help and instead being secretly dosed with powerful hallucinogens. The agency wanted to see if they could erase memories, implant new ones, or make people do things against their will. They also experimented with hypnosis, sensory deprivation, psychological abuse, and other forms of torture. It was a systematic abuse of power on a scale that's hard to comprehend. Now, you might be thinking, how do we even know about this? For decades, we didn't. The CIA operated in total secrecy, but in the 1970s, thanks to investigative journalists and a congressional investigation called the Church Committee, the truth started to leak out. The committee uncovered shocking details about the CIA's illegal activities. Not just MKUltra, but also domestic spying and plots to assassinate foreign leaders. The problem was, when the CIA got wind that investigators were closing in, the director at the time, Richard Helms, ordered the destruction of most of the MKUltra files in 1973. He wanted to erase it from history, but they didn't get everything. A clerical error saved about 20,000 documents from the shredder. It's from these surviving files, along with testimony from former agents and victims, that we've been able to piece together the chilling story of MK. These documents revealed the program's vast scope, its inhumane methods, and the government's direct involvement. It confirmed that the United States government sanctioned and funded experiments on its own citizens without their consent, in a flagrant violation of human rights and the Nuremberg Code, which was established after World War II to prevent exactly this kind of unethical human experimentation. The story doesn't end with the declassified files. The legacy of MKUltra has seeped into popular culture and fueled countless conspiracy theories, blurring the line between fact and fiction. And that brings us to Montauk, New York, and the mysterious legends surrounding Camp Hero. If you've spent any time in the deeper corners of the internet, you've probably heard of the Montauk Project. The story goes that after MKUltra was officially shut down, the mind control experiments didn't just stop. Instead, they went even deeper underground. Literally, in a secret facility beneath the old Camp Hero Air Force Station in The legends talk about bizarre A-list experiments involving time travel, teleportation, contact with extraterrestrial life, and creating monsters from the subconscious mind. At the center of this legend is the base's massive, ominous-looking SAGE radar tower, which still stands today. Proponents of the Montauk Project theory claim this radar was used to manipulate electromagnetic fields to influence human thought and open portals to other dimensions. While Project MKUltra is a documented fact, the Montauk Project remains firmly in the realm of conspiracy theory. There is no hard evidence, no declassified documents, no credible whistleblowers to support these fantastical claims. So, how are MKUltra and Montauk connected? The connection is largely thematic. The Montauk legend seems to have been born from the very real, verified horror of M. Once the public learned that the government was in fact capable of such dark secrets, it opened the door to believing almost anything. The proven reality of MKUltra created a fertile ground for the Montauk myth to grow. It taps into our deepest fears about government overreach and the unknown capabilities of science. It's a cautionary tale about what happens when power is left completely unchecked. The real tragedy of MKUltra is the human cost. We'll likely never know the full number of victims or the extent of the damage done to their lives and families. Many people were driven to madness, suffered permanent psychological trauma, or worse. It is a stark reminder that we must always be vigilant and demand transparency and accountability from those in power. The shadows are where the worst things happen, and programs like MKUltra thrive in secrecy. The story serves as a powerful warning. We have to question official narratives and hold our institutions accountable. The brave individuals who exposed this program, the journalists and investigators, did so at great personal risk. They remind us of the crucial role a free press and government oversight play in a democracy. So, next time you hear a wild conspiracy theory, take a moment. While it's important to be skeptical of unproven claims, like the Montauk Project, it's also important to remember the documented reality of Project M. The truth can, indeed, be stranger and more terrifying than fiction. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. It's a heavy topic, but an important one. What are your thoughts on all this? Let me know down in the comments. And if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And do you not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next exploration into the world's greatest mysteries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.